Hey, what's up, YouTubers? It is Efroff here, and just doing this real quickly because I don't know. I have a bunch of stuff that I want to do for YouTube. A lot of it is unique, but is going to take time, and then the other stuff that I want to do is mostly how-to videos, and I'm glad I can help all of you out. But I don't know if any of those are a reason to subscribe. Yes, I will continue to do how-to videos on the games as long as they live. As in last, play, fun, how many people are in it, blah blah blah. You guys know how that works. Um, but you guys would be subscribing mostly for the info, which, like I said, that's perfectly fine. But there should be some creativity. I mean, really, the reason why you guys would be visiting any of my videos in the first place is because I'm the first person who did it, or I explained it in the best way, or maybe it's because I'm helpful in the comments, which is something that I do like about myself, and I will continue to do as long as YouTube fixes the comment thing because it's been acting pretty weird with me lately. Um, but yeah, no. But I want to add some more stuff into it. That's why in most of my videos lately, I've been a little bit funny either at the beginning or the end, or I'll throw in a joke every once in a while because it is leading up to what I want to do. But that is just stuff for my YouTube that I want to do. But since I have so many subscribers, I kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I had a video not that long ago, and I was gonna try to get into a TV show. It didn't really spike my interest as much as I thought it would, but the two other things that I did mention in that video is I do want to have a big game of Europa with a bunch of you. That would be amazing. And I also want to have an amazing event for Minecraft. But even more than that is I want to kind of come up with tournaments and a bunch of giveaways because constantly, the only like my YouTube money either goes into buying more games to put on YouTube. My first set of money, I bought the new mic, which I use every once in a while. My second set of money, I bought Metal Gear Solid and Ark for YouTube. And my third set, this one, I'm buying a headset actually, and I think I might buy another mouse. So it mostly usually no, I'm not buying another mouse on this next set of money. I'm getting the headset, and I'm getting what was it? I'm doing a giveaway. So giveaways are cool and all that, but I really like when you guys compete. It gives us something all of us to watch instead of just, oh, I threw my name in there, now I gotta wait 30 days. There's nothing to do. And I guess it would give some. I mean, it's not really an unfair advantage. You're just good at the game, but it's not going to be an unfair advantage where it's like just one game, so this guy's going to constantly win. I'm going to go through a multitude of games, and you don't have to make it on a specific day. You guys might be able to send in clips. Whoever did it first, there'll just be a bunch of stuff that I'll be asking you guys to do. A bunch of different challenges. Heck, we might even only stay into video games. 1 second. Something. Okay, whatever. The recording glitched out. I'm just going to say that again. Sorry, Desi needed something. But anyways, so yeah, I want to start doing competitions and all that, but I also want to start servers with you guys. I think it'd be cool to play Mortal Online with you guys. Reign of Kings, Ark Survival Evolved, even though I kind of did start Ark, and a lot of you have joined it, and it's been nice playing with you guys. But I haven't been on that much because of the modding competition. But yeah, no, the Minecraft series would be great, and a Europa game just for us all to have fun would be awesome. And it's just something I really want to do. I really like connectivity with my fans because you guys aren't a number, and I haven't had a lot of hardships in my life. But if there's one that it sticks with me all the time is it's always being a number in almost everything. And I'm not like, oh, take down the man. No, I don't. Whatever. It works. It's a good system. It works. But there should be other options. Other than right now, it's like, well, here's my social security number. I'm just another random person in the world. Or I subscribe to this guy and I really like his content, but it's a TV show pretty much. Where me, I want to connect with you guys, come up with funny things, take your guys' ideas, and help you guys make them. Or if you're too lazy to make them, like everybody else is, I can make them. And all this amazing stuff that we can just all do together. A lot of people like to help the world by curing diseases, which is an amazing thing to do. A lot of people like to help the world by ending world hunger, going around cleaning up things, stopping crime. All very amazing things to do, and mine is not better, and it could even be worse. But how I want to do it is, help the world be better, is have all of your guys' ideas come out. Just everything that you guys ever want to make in a reasonable fashion. Because it's not just like, oh, it's hell, I'll even call it selfish for me because I want more content. I want more stuff to do. And it's been very lackluster for the past couple of years. Like I'll admit I've been getting pretty bored of video games. and I've been beating them really fast. But I believe if we all had our own stuff and video games had more funding and even more than video games, just other stuff like this Pokemon Go, getting kids to go out. Like Pokemon tried that with, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and that didn't work too well. But Pokemon Go is going to be really cool, which is what I'm going to talk about next. But yeah, no, it'll just be sweet to have all these ideas, new stuff for me to do, new stuff for you guys to do. You guys get your dreams, I get my dreams. Something really cool to do. What else was I going to say? I guess I should just start talking about Pokemon Go, but literally post in the comments which of these, if you guys are interested in the competitions, if you guys are interested in us just coming together and putting together ideas. Post in the comments what type of games you want to play, whether if that's Europa, Mortal Online, if you want to join into the Minecraft series. But the last two things I want to talk about is Pokemon Go. If you don't know what that is, type in Pokemon Go, and it's going to be a new app for your phone. They make it look way... But anyways, Pokemon Go, it's a new application that's coming out for Android next year sometime. We don't know exactly when. And it's essentially the Googles, because they had an April Fool's joke last year where it was like, oh, you can travel the world and catch them all. You didn't have to travel the world, you just zoomed into certain spots and you catch the Pokemon. But this one you actually do have to travel around in the real world and go and catch the Pokemon. They're going to have all 151. All legendaries must be caught with a group of people, and everybody in that group gets it. And you don't capture it with Pokeballs. You just defeat them. Normal Pokemon you do capture with Pokeballs, and I don't know. There's a lot of you can do trading. You can battle other people. You can create groups. You can battle random wild Pokemon. They're all different levels, and you see them through the phone into the real world. It's probably gonna be a freemium type thing. That's how games work nowadays. I personally never had an issue with freemium. Let me re-explain that. I do have an issue with most freemium games, but you got to pay $60 for a game anyways. So I have an issue with them calling it free, but like Mortal Online, it's like you got a free trial, or even World of Warcraft, you get up to level 20. I wish that they broadcast that like pretty much in the description, the first thing. Like if you're giving out a free game and it's not going to be 100% completely free, like PlanetSide 2, that's really the only game I can think of. Good job, PlanetSide. But I don't know, just you got a big advantage from paying. Then be like, technically, you get to try out this game, but if you want the full experience, it's a demo, pretty much. But if you want the full experience, you have to pay this much money. But they're not ever going to do that. But I'm just warning you guys about that for Pokemon Go. Unless it ends up like this one game. Ooh, I forgot what it was called. Oh, man, I played it for a little bit. But it was completely, there was no microtransactions, and it was really cool. But anyways, so what I want to do there is I hope everybody gets that. We can battle trade. Travel around the country, catch every single Pokemon. Yeah, I think you literally have to travel that much to catch them all. So yeah, no, that'd be cool. But we can start our own little group. And what I was thinking is, we could be kind of like the gym leaders in the Elite Four, and we do tryouts on YouTube where you post your own videos about it. But even more than that, we could just kind of be like the gym leaders all around the world. And if you're a big fan of Pokemon, you know that there's not 8 badges. It's just those are the badges that they put in the games and in the anime. Those are the ones that were like the main big ones that Ash went for. But there was like 10. There's probably even more than that. There's probably like 50 ones. But we're gonna see how many we can get. Because I'm not gonna let everybody be a gym leader. But yeah, no. I just think it would be a really cool thing to do because even give it more immersion. Because right now it would just be going catching and battling wild Pokemon and hanging out with friends, which is really cool, and it'll get you out more. I'm glad they're doing that for kids, but, whatever. There needs to be some challenge in that for adults that already do get exercise, or just challenge in general if you want to be fully immersed. But I think that's it. The last part of stuff I want to talk about with you guys, and comment literally about everything in this video, because I want to know your guys' opinion on all of it. If I'm doing anything wrong, let me know, but do constructive criticism. You can say I suck a bag of dicks, but tell me how to stop, Because don't call somebody a crackhead. Just say, you're a crackhead, but why don't you go to rehab? Because you should always help people. Even with words. Words can be helpful. But anyways, so the last bit of news is, yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about season passes or pre-orders. I did a video about pre-orders. And I have an unpopular opinion about pre-orders, kind of. I agree with you guys that there shouldn't be pre-orders, but I like them in certain facts where it's like, I miss it where they wouldn't come out with the stuff later and you have to pay for it. And I understand that it could be a crappy game that you're paying for, and I understand $60 could be a lot to a lot of people. Heck, it's even a lot for me. Um, but you know, like I mean, I enjoy every single video game. I'm really optimistic about everything. You know, like people that are homophobic, you know, they hate on homosexuals. If you hate on them, that's just as bad. You know, I'm that optimistic. If you hate on somebody for hating somebody else or hating a generalization of people or a race, well, then you're just as bad haters as them. That's how optimistic I am. And there's not a single game that I've ever hated, pretty much. There's games that I like a lot more than my bottom one. But my bottom game, I can't say I hate. I'd still put like an hour into it or 30 minutes. But anyway, so the pre-orders, you know, whatever, hopefully that goes away, and hopefully they don't do that new Deus Ex thing or whatever. But the season passes, a lot of people have been getting angry at as well, because you should be able to pick the content that you want. But here's the issue that I have about people complaining about season passes. Yes, you are paying for something that could be crap and you don't want the DLC, but to get the full experience of the game, you do need the DLC, so whatever, and you're getting it cheaper. But the season passes usually never go away. Like, after all the DLC comes out, you can still just buy the season pass and get it for cheaper instead of buying each one individually. So, I don't really see an issue in it. You can wait anyways and you'll still get that discount. Most of the time. But here's the issue. Let's say that we all hate pre-orders and we want to get rid of them. Now, if you didn't support pre-orders in the first place, they wouldn't have come up with these other ideas like crowdfunding and stuff like that. And some of you are like, what do I mean? Whether if you believe in the butterfly effect or not, yes, going until dawn on your asses. But I know it's been out way longer than that. But whether if you believe in that or not, companies won't try things if when they try new things you don't support them. So there's not a win-win here. Even if it's a crappy thing, you might want to support it to see if they come up with something better and new later on. But you also don't want to support it because they're going to continue to do it if it gets a bunch of support, and then you're going to be with this crappy like program or whatever the heck they did for pretty much forever. So I don't know if you guys have any suggestions in the comments on what we should do against these industries and all that. And maybe even how to fix crowdfunding. And actually, I thought that was going to be the last bit of news. Last bit of news is Greenlight should be going down this year, I think. Maybe next year. This or next year. And it's good and bad news. Good news is it was crappy, so it's going away. Bad news is there's a lot of crappy indie games that get on there. But if they refined it where it needed like a shit ton more votes to get onto Greenlight, or let me see what else. Or there was like you had to have a demo for the game to put it on Greenlight, or even split it in 2 sections because I'm also getting tired of movies and shows on Steam. Put that in another section. I don't know. You guys, the whole OS for that for Steam now. It's not specifically for Steam, but right, Gaben made Linux, right? I think I don't know, whatever. But they were making an OS system last I heard, and it might have been Linux, but whatever. But if you guys can come out with Steam, then you guys can come out with another thing like Steam Movies, and then another thing like indie games. But like I guess that would be too many programs or shortcuts on your desktop. So at least have it like, you know how there's the store and then there's software and all this blah blah blah. Have it like another section right in there. That whole entire bar is not filled up anyways. Go ahead and fill that fucking thing up. It won't bother me. It's just more options for me to choose from. Heck, we all like Metal Gear Solid 5's Mother Base. Why the hell would we hate that a bunch of options on Steam? Wouldn't confuse me at all. And technically the store should only be browsed by people that's going to buy the game, so the kids shouldn't go on there. There'd be no point unless they're looking for a game they might want. But, you know, the adults and teenagers and people that have the money that go and buy, you're probably old enough to learn how to sort through some options. You know? But yeah, no, I just want to get some stuff out there. I want to start doing a bunch of stuff with you guys. I want to know just a bunch of stuff on how to fix things and all this stuff. I have a bunch of stuff planned, but you guys let me know if we should do all these other things that I have planned just for hanging out with you guys. Don't worry, I'll have my own self-created and imaginative and stuff that I have to create on my YouTube, but there's no problem with me hanging out with you guys as well. So I've been staring into my eyes for the past 15 minutes pretty much now. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Remember to leave a comment and let me know about any of these subjects or all of them. Okay, see you later.